This is a new movie coming out, and the title of the trailer says it all. It's a complete joke. Honestly, this shows how dumbed down the masses really are. That even when the Illuminati come out and admit that they're manipulating the weather, people still ignore it and act like it's a joke. The movie is called GEOSTORM. That gives it away straight away. What is Geo? Geoengineering. And you got people out there like, oh, this is a movie, this is a good movie, this is a movie to do with the end times. Complete and absolute garbage. It is not a movie of the end times. It's a mockery. They're openly admitting they did it. But of course, people, like always, want to believe that the world's gonna end. Let me make it very clear, as I've said thousands of times, if all prophecy's not been fulfilled, it ain't the end of the world. And many people will say these earthquakes were done by God. God specifically said in the Bible that there'd be earthquakes all over the world, in various places and in diverse places. There's only been an earthquake in Mexico. It's been it twice. I wonder why. Because it's not. God wasn't behind it. Simple as that. It was geoengineered. This whole stupid movie, because that's what it is admitting they did it. They control the weather, they manipulate the weather. This is exactly what they do. They gather in their little sellout. We all know the courtroom's completely corrupt and full of Freemason sellouts. It's complete corrupt. Honestly, GEOSTORM, geoengineering. And it seems funny how they suddenly bring this out after all the storms have happened. It's a complete slap in the face. They're saying, hello, we did it. Why did they have to bring it out now? Why? Because they're admitting they've done it. I knew it was them from day one anyway. They manipulate the weather. Look at it. This is what they do. Geoengineering. They've been doing it for generations and generations. If you think the weather can't be manipulated, you need to really have a big wake-up call. Because this is the reality that we live in. These Satanists like this, they shoot down to the earth. This is most likely what they use. They shoot this down to the earth and it causes earthquakes, tsunamis, you name it. Guarantee, because if you look at the back of the US dollar, and if you put it in a certain position, it looks like basically the river dam is basically breaking and water's coming to New York. So if you ever see a tsunami hitting New York, you know the Illuminati did it. See, because it's all depopulation. So Joe, this is what you got to understand. Jesus Christ is not coming first. Satan is. Satan. I believe this is what they're doing. This is how the Satanists mock Christians in Hollywood and movies and all that. Because they manipulate the weather, they mess around with the weather, people will think it's the end times, fall for it, then they'll think that they'll think that Jesus Christ is coming on September 23rd, and along will come the Antichrist, most likely a hologram in the sky, and all the gullible people will bow down and worship it. What does it say in the Bible? If you hear that Jesus is in the mountain or something, what does Jesus say? Do not go, for it is not me. Jesus is not coming back yet. All prophecy has not been fulfilled. The mark of the beast is not being forced. But this is what they use to manipulate the weather, so they can shoot rays into the earth and cause stuff to do with the weather. I mean, honestly, wake up. Look at it. They're admitting it. They're admitting that they're doing it. It seems funny how soon as that thing shoots something down to earth that all this starts happening. And noticed how it's New York again. This is their plan to destroy New York. They already destroyed the towers at 9/11. I mean, look at this. It looks like a complete demon. Look here. See the eyes here. See the eyes there. And the mouth. And this here. One eye. One eye. It's like a demon. And this here looks like a face. If you look closely. One eye. The nose here. The mouth. See, like, the mouth's like the chin's dead pointed. And it's got some sort of hair. They're admitting. They're doing it. They're doing this. They're honestly admitting that, as we see, what is this representation of? The hurricane. They're admitting right here that they did it. It's time to wake up. This is what they do in Hollywood. They are laughing at you because they did it, and even when they put it out in plain sight, people still ignore it and think it's a joke. Notice the tsunami now comes because they've basically messed around with the weather, shot rays. This wouldn't surprise me if this is what comes next. If this comes next, you know that they are the ones that did it, because it's in the movie. They put things in a movie to say, hello, we did it. They did it with 9/11. It's called predictive programming. This movie is a complete mockery and a joke. They're just laughing at you. That's what they're doing, because they're putting it right in your face. They're saying, we did it. I mean, and people are going to say, oh, this is connected to end times. How is it? This is admitting geoengineering, messing, as you see. They've also portrayed this in the video game Black Ops. Yeah, it's Black Ops 2. No, actually, it's Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts. If you play the start of the game, you'll notice that you're in space, and then this thing shoots down to Earth and causes an earthquake. That's what it causes. All it takes one of these shots to Earth, and Earth's done. This is what they do. Time to wake up. The name of it says it all. Geo, which is geoengineer. Look at this. Look at it. There, see the storms? They're admitting that they caused it. It's unbelievable, honestly unbelievable that people never question this. Ridiculous. As you see, look what they're doing, shooting rays. They're causing it. And of course people are going to go, oh, this could have been a coincidence. No, it's not. They're admitting they're doing it. This is the way Hollywood works. They put it in plain sight before they do it. Before they did 9/11, they depicted the towers being bombed over and over again, and nobody caught on to it. And by the time people did, it was too late. The name of the title, the name of it says it all. Geoengineering. They're controlling it. Notice how all this starts happening now, after they've shot rays and everything. I mean, as well, notice this is New York again. Honestly, just look up the US dollar tsunami and you'll see this is their goal, to destroy New York. Satan wants to destroy New York, and God will let it happen because of what America's done. Fornication, abominations. America is going to get what it deserves because it's not repented to God. So God's letting it happen. As we see, notice the storms. The storms, notice though there's multiple of them. They've caused this. So they're saying here again that they've caused these storms. They've caused it. I mean, it just shows you anyway. They shoot the red laser into the earth, and then all these things start happening. They're just openly saying that they did it. I mean, as we see the tsunamis, they're not hiding it anymore, are they? Planes falling out the sky. Yes, that is to do with end times, we know that. Things falling out the sky. But notice though it's freezing. It's freezing, basically, because most likely this is all happened. If the earth did freeze itself, it's because of what they've done. They've messed around with the weather so much that the earth has just give up and is now destroying itself. I mean, honestly, they're admitting the world. And then we have this. Look at it. Tsunami. Hitting things. Notice how we have here the sun worship. I mean, this is probably what their goal is. They're probably gonna try and cause this. They're gonna try and. I mean, there's already been hurricanes that did cause things like this. But it wasn't severe as this. The world will be taken by storm. There you go. Will be taken by storm. What has been happening? What has been happening in the past days? Storms. This is called predictive programming. That's what this is. It's predictive programming. Notice again. Earthquakes. Notice how this looks like Mexico. I mean, come on. Wake up. This looks like Mexico. Or India. Either way, it doesn't matter. Notice how this place is being destroyed. And there was an earthquake in Mexico. Like, it's never been seen before. I mean, wouldn't surprise me if they try pull something off like that. Pull something like this off. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they manipulate the weather enough. I mean, just look what's happening. As you see, shooting things. These are spaceships. So obviously, again, aliens. Alien invasion. I mean, we just look at the screenshots showing you. They caused it. As you see, it's blew up. There you go, GEOSTORM. This is proof, no doubt about it. They do manipulate the weather. That's what they do. They manipulate the weather. They're admitting here that they done it. And there we go, even more proof. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at you. This is a joke. This couldn't be more blatant in your face. I'm admitting it. Notice what happened in Mexico. I can only play a few seconds of it. Notice how that happened in Mexico. And then now putting it in a movie. And notice how all of this happens after they've messed with the weather. They're admitting. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious that they're admitting they did it. As we see, what is this? Looks like some sort of spaceship. They're gonna try and pull something off because the elite are sick. The technology that controls the weather. See what I mean? They're openly admitting right now. They are admitting right in your face. Technology, what controls the weather? Haarp. They manipulate and mess around with the weather. And they're admitting it. Honestly, this is the most blatant in your face. As you see, they caused the storm. Looks like Hurricane Irama. I knew it was engineered. I said it was. As you see. If we go back when it decides to... And there we go. This looks like a rapture or something, doesn't it? Most likely they're going to promote a hologram and people will believe that the rapture's happening, and that they'll look up and they'll see a false hologram of the Antichrist. It's all a game to these people. Notice as well, 6, 6, and then 6. Hidden in plain sight, you can clearly see that this is 3 6s. They're admitting it. They're basically saying here that the Antichrist is going to be the one that's coming. We already know that anyway, so... Controls the world. Notice how they show that before controls the world. Predictive programming, they're admitting that Satan controls the world. See, this is how the elite work. They put it hidden in plain sight, put it in movies. Again, so the weather starts messing up because of what they've done. I mean, you can't say this is natural. Like 5 tornadoes. That's never happened in history. Especially in the same place. As you see, the rest of it goes on. They get hit by tsunami. This looks like Miami or something. As you see, from the producer of Independence Day. Independence Day was just a movie of promoting aliens. That we were going to have an alien invasion. Notice, I mean, we go here, lightning bolt, Noticed how it's getting hit in certain places. As I said, they can mess with the weather and make unnatural lightning happen. I mean, honestly. And you see, it looks like there's spaceships in the sky or something. Doesn't look natural. It looks like there's portal. Yeah, it is. It's UFOs. Again, alien invasion garbage. Because that is the plan. Because one of the presidents said, for a new world order to come, we would have to have an outside interference. So, if they fake an alien invasion and get people to fall for it, everyone will accept the new world order. Because they'll be looking for the government to protect them. It's all mind games with these people. Honestly, as you can see. And then they shoot, that thing blows up. I don't know what it is. And there we go. Hitting the buildings. Massive tsunami. I mean, honestly, the title is called, the movie is called GEOSTORM. Says it all. As we see, climate engineering, commonly referred to as geoengineering, also known as climate intervention, is the large-scale intervention in Earth's climate system with the aim of affecting adverse global warming. So, as you see, they want to cause global warming. That's why they're doing it. That movie is just them admitting in plain sight. This is what they've been doing. Geoengineering, chemtrails, all over the place. Couldn't get more obvious. That's what they're doing. They're poisoning the earth. This is why things like this are happening. Because they're poisoning the earth. Making things like this happen by messing with the earth. I mean, they're poisoning the earth with this. Putting toxins in the air to make people sick so they die. This ain't normal. Nobody can say this is nature. No, it isn't. I mean, you can't say this is normal. That ain't normal. Not normal at all. That is not normal. It's called geoengineering. This is what they do. They mess around with this planet because it's run by Satanists. Evil Satanists. Honestly, this is what they do. This is what they do when you see a plane going across. As we see a contrail thin line, many people argue and say, "Oh, this is just a chemtrail. This is just a contrail." No, it isn't. This is the contrail, a thin line. A contrail disappears within seconds of the plane being there. This doesn't disappear because it's a chemical that they release. It's to poison you. That's what they've been doing. This ain't normal. And that's the reality. Look at this. Saying that's normal. No, it isn't. It's what they do. This is what they do. They poison, as we know as well. They put fluoride in water to make people ill. They want people to die. because not a lot of people are dying anymore. So they need to depopulate the world. The reason why they need to depopulate it, because they believe that there's too many people in the world and they can't control everyone. That's what they want. World domination. Everybody a slave. And you can't say this is normal. This is what they're doing. This is why the earth is giving up. Because they're messing around with it. They're killing the earth. The earth is basically just giving up. Because they poisoned it with all these toxins. Because these Satanists want the end days to come. Because they believe that Satan is going to win, and Satan isn't going to win. Satan is going to be burning in hell. Notice this satanic pentagram, if you look at it right. Triangle here, and then this triangle. Zionist star. It's not normal. The poison in the earth. And this is the reality. And they also use Haarp as well to mess around with the earth. I mean, honestly, and who knows? This is probably what they do. Who knows? They probably block out the sun. They probably put a shield around it. Who knows? Who knows these dirties? I mean, this is basically what it is. Disco ball. Messing around with the earth. Joke. They've killed the earth. What did you say? That's what they've done to it. No denying it. They admitted it in that movie and how they're doing it. Geoengineering. There's no denying it now at all. No denying it at all.